Ah, the Leatherman Tread. You know, I wasn't going to do a video on this, but not for the reason you might be thinking. Welcome everybody back to another episode from the Multi-Tools and Blades channel. Today we're going to have a look at the 2015 Leatherman Tread. This is a very early production model. It's still fully original with the exception of this link right here with the carbide on there. This link was replaced under warranty because that carbide piece fell out. And then that link got replaced again because the SIM card removal tool snagged on something and snapped off. After waiting 2 months for the replacement link to arrive, do you see that little hook in there? Well, the replacement links hadn't been ground down or sharpened. And I thought, that's okay, just be patient, you'll get another one. And then the SIM card tool here snapped off again. And I waited and I waited, and eventually the new pieces came in and they were covered in rust. And by this stage we'd heard a lot of people having rust issues with these. Leatherman was working very hard to develop a new kind of steel that you could wear on your skin and it wouldn't have any rust issues. I've only ever had problems with this part here, and if you buy one of these too, I'm guarantee you're going to have a problem with it too at some stage. So my recommendation would be to get the Leatherman Tread Tempo LT, which does away with these parts, or even better, just avoid the whole thing in general. On a more positive note, there are quite a few tools on here that are worth having on your wrist. This exact one here is the very first tread ever sold officially in Australia. So it has both metric and imperial tools such as this Allen key. It's just a matter of moving the links around until you find the right size that you need, such as this hex nut. And if you found the tread was a little bit too big for you, you could always remove this half link here just to get it to the right size. And if it was still too big, you just remove a full link. Now, there are a lot of tools on here that I've really never ever had a need to use, ever. But there was one that always got used, and that was this cap lifter. I remember at the time that I got this that my brother had a pair of flip-flops that had a cap lifter underneath them, but he'd always ask me to borrow this. A real common problem with these early ones with the latch keep popping out. So the early ones have only got one ball bearing on one side, whereas the later models had a ball bearing on either side. There are counterfeits on eBay too, and all the counterfeits have 2 ball bearings. They're becoming harder to spot too, so just be careful if you're buying one second hand on eBay. This works just like a watch latch. Although once it's on your wrist it certainly doesn't feel like a watch. It's 168 grams or 5.9 ounces, and you feel every single bit of it. It gets in the way of your typing, it pulls the hairs out of your arms. As far as I'm concerned, this one is done and dusted. I'm officially retiring this one myself, even if Leatherman didn't get the memo. Well, thank you for watching another episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave a comment down below. Hit that like and subscribe button. I hope to catch you all next time.